Hey YouTube, just a short video today. Yes, I know I always say that, it never really turns out that way, but I'm quite tired. I was out driving about today, so there's be a video tomorrow doing the Trade Tuesday thing where I did some interesting stuff. It's like involves this. Not get to see that till tomorrow though. Yeah, so this is my pals. He's got it in. He's wanting me to upgrade the pickups in it. This is a Fender Mustang bass, Mexico MX-17 2017. And it seems to be a really weird light. It's the same light as normal, but this is an awesome colour. It totally, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, I totally have that. I do like the Fender Mustang. I got a Music Master, which is from the 70s, which is a sort of Mustang copy. It's got like a single Strat pickup in it, and it doesn't have this metal piece, and the bridge is a bit more basic as well. It's like a two-saddle bridge, so it's like a budget economy version of this. This one, the normal Mustangs have got like a Mustang bass pickup, which is a sort of smaller version of the P bass pickup, the sort of roundy looking poles. This one has full size P&J pickups in it, which I think I need to, when I do the second half of this video, I'm going to look at the Music Master and see if it is actually smaller. This looks an awful lot thinner this way, but I think that is because it's got these full size pickups in it. If you take away the pickups, I think it looks like a normal Mustang, but it's because these are full size, they're too big in relative to the body of what it looks like. Yeah, so I've got pickups to put in this that are apparently meant to be much punchier, so that'll be what the second half of the video is, plus I might even look out my Squire Mikey Way one, compare it to that as well. This has got edge whistle. Does it say on the box what they are? It does not. I will look them up though. Wiring instructions, it might not say. I can't remember what it was he called them. Standard Joe JBX doesn't really tell you. I'll look them up though to get the proper value of them, but basically head whistle pickups, which apparently are going to be more punchy than this. These the Music Man Mustang basses are short scale, so I think they're 30-inch, if I'm right. No, it's not. It's a 30 and a quarter-inch scale, maybe. Short scale's it's not like a standard thing. It's like full scale is 34, it just is. Whereas short scale an EBO is 30, this is 30 and a half, so it's kind of in the range there. I was also talking to him about, which I don't think he knew, the Japanese had their own wee system. You do, actually the ones I've got on the wall there, these are 34, so they're full scale, but I do have a few that are 32, including my ZZB bass. So they've got a sort of in the middle scale, which isn't a short scale and isn't a long scale. It's sort of best of both worlds, maybe. I like short scale basses. I like long scale basses. I like all basses as long as they're loudspeakers. Wee Cliff Richard quote for you there. They're just a little bit different. I think the original idea is one of these things. It's meant to be more suitable for guitar players because it's more of a guitar player's neck. It's more, it's smaller. It's a bit just dimension wise, and it's shorter. And which I sort of see, but I mean I've always played guitar and bass, so I don't know. I always feel there's a wee bit of you can't thump the low E string quite the same way on the 30-inch or the 30 and a half inch scales you can on the 34. So you just need to modify your playing slightly to deal with it. So I'm just going to have a wee demo of this. Annoyingly, I played Miss You a couple of weeks ago on whatever bass it was playing, and this is a Bill Wyman bass. If you look on when the Stones did Brown Sugar on, I think it was the Old Grey Whistle Test or Top of the Pops, Mick Jagger's wearing like a pink suit, a pink baseball cap. Bill Wyman's playing one of these. I think he might have the competition stripe, which I think might be yellow or orange or a red on, but it's this colour and it's a Mustang bass. I don't know if I can know how to play it. I also noticed that people pointed out that my bass sound is never really that good in here. So what I've done is I've moved the mic over there. I bought like a shock mount thing for it. Part of it I think is to do with the fact that I've got this amp up too loud. It's like 150 watt big massive amp, and obviously if you've got a big massive amp it sounds better when you've got it up too loud. So it's kind of making the whole wall vibrate. So I've turned it down a little bit. I've now got the mic more over there, which might mean my talking's too quiet. I'll need to see. I'm sure you'll be able to hear me anyway, but yeah, so actually I want to put the drums on, so I'll turn on my guitar amp as well. I do feel a wee bit when you go from the full scale to the short scale, you do end up kind of all over it, playing the lead for the first 5 minutes. And suddenly end up trying to do big reaches because so this is the P bass pickup in the neck and the middle, I suppose. I tend to call it a neck pickup just because it's neck and bridge, even though it's middle and bridge, I suppose. Tone off. Tone back up. Jazz bass pickup. Low tone. Now I'm trying to talk closer to the mic, see if that works. Tone back up, both pickups. Less tone. Tone. Wrong button. Yeah, so I suppose I should just review this guitar while I'm at it before I put the upgraded 8 whistle pickups in. Yeah, it's very nice. I mean, I like the Squier Bronco bass, which is kind of this. It's a good bit heavier than a Bronco bass, though. And I'd imagine, well, it is a good bit more expensive. I don't know exactly how much this costs. But it's got the big chunky tuners, which the Bronco doesn't have. It's got the old skunk stripe and a rosewood fretboard. Yeah, no point in having that. That's because the truss rod will have been put in before the fretboard went on. So the skunk stripe is for looks more than anything else. Got an F on the nameplate. The colour which is not really, I don't think it's really showing up very well in this video, but the colour is fantastic. This sort of pastel-y orange. I'm sure it's got its own cool Fender name. It'll be Sunset Orange or something like that, I would imagine. I wonder if... No, actually, I think it's cool. I'd be very tempted if I was... I told Ian this, so I'd be very tempted to put a bit of tape on there and make a competition stripe. Just some insulating tape, just to see what it looks like. I'm actually sitting there looking, I've actually got green insulating tape there, that might look quite good. Not going to do, it's not my guitar. If it was, it would be getting tried, because the thing is you could put a bit of tape on and then leave it for a couple of weeks if you don't like it, just use a bit of lighter fluid to clean it off so leave no residue and you'd never know it was there. Yeah, so Mustang bass, I don't know what you would class it with the PJ pickup configuration. I actually like the original Music Master, which has just the single strap pickup. It kind of suits it. This is more advanced though, and I suppose it's one of those things, the more options you got, you don't need to use them. I mean, I'm just running the P bass pickup there. The jazz bass, I'd say the jazz bass pickup maybe sounds more like what the Music Master does, but that's maybe just because it's a single coil rather than a humbucker. But it seems to be it's very very nicely built. It's got a really lovely gloss finish neck on it. No, it doesn't have that artificial, sort of artificially made to look orange gloss. So from you look at it, it doesn't look, but it is nice and shiny, and it's very nice. Dimension wise, it feels very like my Music Master. Music Master weighs more because it's the body of it's not actually wood; it's made of lead. But it's still got a good weight to it, and definitely if you're just want an unbelievably cool bass, then I don't think you can really go far wrong. And the colour just totally does it for me. If this was in black, which my Music Master is unfortunately, it wouldn't be nearly as cool. I'm not sure if I would have maybe considered. Would white pickups have looked better? This is me talking to the folk at Fender designing these things. Would white pickups have looked better than this? Maybe. Not sure. Maybe the black does look cool. The black kind of makes it look 70s. I don't know why. Whereas the white would make it look 60s. Anyhow, rock on. I'll see you in the won't be tomorrow's video. I'll probably swap these pickups over tonight. My main problem was the intonation was out, and I've sorted that. So the intonation was, I'm not really sure you really needed new pickups. You really just wanted the intonation sorted, but it did. It's like when you've got the intonation out and you're playing the bass, it doesn't just sound a wee bit off. It just kind of goes dum 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 every time you hit it, and every time once you start noticing that note that's just wrong. It's not like, oh, it's a bit flat. It's like pure horrible, pure sticks out. You can hear it and you can't ever get rid of it. And hopefully this is no longer doing that. That sounds right to me. And I might actually learn how to play Brown Sugar. So it's like, I'm sure it's in C sharp. Shelter. I'm getting confused now. Also really, actually the two pickups on together works really well on this guitar. crack on, and yeah, short video, 15 minutes. There you go. I'm not even wearing a Malcolm t-shirt. Instead, I'm promoting the mighty baby metal. Rocking. Catch you later.